Hi, I'm Ellen Gormley. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the next level of mosaic stitching. This is the X stitch, and let's get started. I have 27 chains, and I started by single crocheting in the second chain from the hook and in each one across. So while I'm doing that, I want to invite you to pick up some worsted weight yarn and a size J hook and come along stitching with me, because crochet is a relaxing and valuable use of our time. So I have a couple different mosaic patterns in the playlist, so you'll want to stay tuned for the end, where you can click on the next video and see more mosaic magic. Wonderful, good stuff. I am using the Brava worsted in Tide Pool and Coral for the swatch. You guys saw me unbox that in a yarn haul video, and you know how much I liked the Tide Pool. So this time, for the swatching purposes, I thought I would go dramatic with the colors. It's a fuchsia color, obviously, and I'm going to pick a cool neon green. So if you're afraid of color, now with swatching, it is the right time. As I'm nearing the end of this single crochet row, make sure and get that last stitch. Then I will chain three and turn. We're using the same color for 2 rows every time, and then we'll just drop the color at the end of the row and pick up the new color, so that we are not cutting every row, because you know that's a lot of tails to weave in, and I love patterns where you use the same color for 2 rows consecutively and then use the other color for 2 rows consecutively, because hey, less cutting is less ends, and less ends is less frustration. I'm double crocheting in each stitch across. I have double crocheted in each stitch across, and as I reach the final single crochets, I am going to work the double crochet but not finish it. And for the yarn over, the last yarn over and pull through, I'm grabbing the new color as promised, this lovely bright watermelon green, yarning over and pulling through with the new color. I'm going to drop the pink, leave a tail of the green here, and I will chain 1 and turn. And here is where the mosaic action begins. I'm going to single crochet in 1, 2, 3, the first 3 stitches of the row. Now I am going to I'm going to treble crochet. I'll do 2. I'll do 2 yarn overs to treble crochet, and I'm targeting not the one directly below. I'm targeting 1 stitch backward. So I'm looking on row 1 now, and instead of working a long stitch underneath the next stitch, I'm going backward. So not the very first single crochet, I'm targeting this second single crochet down here of row 1. I'm going to place a treble crochet around that stitch. So make sure you find it, yarn over twice, insert the hook from front to back to front again, just like you would a post crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop through the fabric, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook 3 times. That is a treble front post double crochet, or front post treble crochet rather. All right, and Theo is making lots of noise behind me. So the next stitch, we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets down here on row 1, skipping 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm targeting this next one between my thumbs. Let me let the cat out of the room. So I'm skipping 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets of round 1 and placing a treble crochet, 2 yarn overs around that next single crochet of row 1 rather, yarning over, pulling up a loop, yarning over, pulling through 2 loops on the hook 3 times. Okay, so we're skipping stitches 1 and 2 on the current row that we're working, and we will place 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, 1 in each of the next available stitches. And then we'll do that again. So the next front post treble crochet is going to go right here, sitting next to the one we did previously. So it's the single crochet right next to this long one here I'm indicating with my thumb. Okay, right here's where we're going. Yarn over twice, insert the hook around that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook 3 times. And now we will skip 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, and in the 5th one we will do another treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm targeting here between my thumbs, keeping it marked with my other hand so I know exactly where I'm going, and placing that stitch. We'll skip 2 stitches, skipping 1, 2, and in the next stitch we'll start our single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 3, 4. I really like Mosaic Crochet. It has awesome effects. So we're following this pattern, working 2 of them kind of side by side. Okay, here's where we are. Then I will yarn over twice and skip 1, 2, 3, 4 and go in the next one. Just work it in there. This is the only time that you'll have to front post treble crochet around a single crochet for this pattern. So it is a little awkward. We're skipping 1, 2, but then we're going to single crochet for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that fun? Okay, so placing another one next to the one we just made. See the little upside down V's we're making? Making progress. You totally can do this. So here we go. The one next to the last one. You'll want to stick around and see how to make the next couple rows because the pattern would not be complete without it. Skipping 1, 2, 3, 4. Placing one here. It's the one right before the last one. Okay. Skipping 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet in the last 3 stitches. 1, do you see them? 2, and don't forget to put a stitch, a single crochet in that turning chain. That's where most people have their mistakes when they're new crocheters. They will accidentally decrease by missing stitches. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to do a double crochet row, starting with not the first one because the chain 3 counts as the first stitch, and double crocheting in each of the single crochets all the way across. As I approach the final few stitches, we're double crocheting 1 in each stitch all the way across. You can see that the back of this fabric is very plain. All the action is happening on the front. And for this reason, the tall stitches work well so that it doesn't pucker or pull. On this final double crochet, I'm going to back up and that final yarn over. I'm going to drop this cool green color and pick up the fuchsia and yarn over and pull through with the fuchsia so that I can begin working with it on the next row. Chain 1 and turn. So much fun. This is the completed rows 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's make the top half of that X, the jumping jack. Okay, so what we will do now is single crochet in the first stitch. And now we're going to target this first treble front double crochet, or front treble crochet rather, and yarn over twice, go underneath that whole stitch, just put the hook in there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook 3 times. Now we will skip 1 stitch and we will single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. So we're skipping 1 stitch, single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4. You could also call this overlay crochet, the way these stitches are overlaying the top of the fabric. Yarn over twice. But because of the way it dips down into previous rows, that's what makes it mosaic. Oop, I dropped one. There you go. And now I will go right into the next one, yarn over twice, and target over here. Okay, do you see how it's turning out? Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, because I made 2. Every time you make a front post treble crochet, you're skipping 1 stitch. Since I just made 2 of them, I'm skipping 2 stitches. So now single crochet in 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over twice and work back here. Okay, time to make another one right away. Yarn over twice. Okay, let's keep on trucking. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel. All right. And I know you have not gotten enough mosaic fun, so I'd like to invite you to like and go click on the Tunisian X pattern, if you like these X's, and also to, let's see, down here will be the mosaic box stitch for the next video, because I know you're going to keep right on watching and see what inspires you. So I'm finishing up with these treble crochets and finish up with just 1 single crochet in the turning chain. Just double crochet all the way across, changing color at the end, and then you'll continue to repeat these rows.